So upcoming next, we are going to continue to the next interesting topic, which is I hope that everybody is ready to hear from our speakers. So we have the principal solutions architect strategy and key enterprise accounts or Thailand of Elastic going to share in the topic of AI driven security analytics. Could you please give a big round of applause to welcome Mr. Sann Ngamsiridesh on stage, please.
Hello. Hi, good morning everyone. Sawadee krap. My name is Sann. Okay, I'm a principal solution architect at Elastic Thailand. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about the AI-driven security analytics. And some of you may know that Elastic is a search AI company. Before I start my session, right? Can I ask one of you if anyone has heard or used Elastic before? Please raise your hand. Wow, quite a lot, about 30%. So the Elastic is a search AI company, but actually, in this event, right, CyberSec Asia, Elastic also have the security solution and also observability solution. But before we start about the Elastic security, right, let me talk about what Elastic does, how company started. So Elastic was founded in 2012, and currently we have almost about 3,500 employees, but this one is the data in the 2023. And if you see here, we have the number of the download, right, almost 4 billion. Because Elastic come from the open source. Like if somebody know like ELK, Elastic Logstash, and Kibana, that's the core strength. And also almost over 50% of the company in Fortune 500 use Elastic as well. So in Elastic, right, is always with us. Like for example, if you commute to the office using Spotify, you drive the Range Rover, you use the Lenovo, or even you order the Grab, especially, if you live in the Southeast Asia, I'm sure that, everybody know Grab, right? And also, if you use the Netflix, I'm sure everybody, use Netflix before, right? Do you know that the Netflix search actually powered by the Elastic or even the Grab? Somebody don't know that, Elastic is just the search. But if you talk about the search, right? Search is more than just the keyword search. Have the semantic search, geo search. This one is actually powered by the Elastic. Okay? So before we start about the Elastic security, right? This one is very important that our company strategy that we have the Elastic Search AI platform that you can ingest all the telemetry like logs, traces, metrics and any other logs, right? And then you ingest to us, you transform the data, and we can leverage from the AI, the machine learning like large language model, Google Gemini, Azure OpenAI, right? And then we can visualize the data. And lastly, we can workflow do the automation to integrate with the SOAR or UEBA that you have in your solution. So if you see on the three top here, right? So in our Search AI platform, right? We can on top with our Elastic observability. If you are in this industry, right? I'm sure you know very well. But if some of you don't know that, what is the Elastic observability? Observability, if you think about, in the 10 years ago, everybody talk about the logs, right? Never heard about the logs, never heard about the metrics or traces, right? In Elastic Observability, we collect all the telemetry data, and then we use the, our power of the machine learning or the AI, that can provide you with the, the root cause of the system. And another one is Elastic Security that we're gonna talk about this today. Okay, and last one is Elasticsearch that we are number one in the market, as I mentioned, the Grab, the even Tinder. Somebody nod the head, right? Even Tinder also use the Elasticsearch. Okay. So this one, Elastic has the very flexible architecture. We have the, the on-premise solution, the hybrid solution, cloud solution, even the serverless solution. Elastic have all the architecture here. So if you see here, we ingest all the telemetry data, right? Anything like mainframe, application, databases, set into our platform, okay? And then we provide with the power of the AI large language model, which I'm gonna talk about this a bit later. So if you want to go with the full SaaS, right, the Elastic, the partnership with the AWS, Google Cloud, or even Microsoft Azure, this one is the full SaaS. You don't need to monitor or worry about the infrastructure, okay? So now, talk about the AI-driven the security analytic, right? I'm sure if some of you are in the the SOC operation, SOC tier 1, tier 2, right? These are all the main challenges. The first one is a growing attack surface, like nowadays most of the customer move to the cloud, even Kubernetes or Docker, right? You see that there are so many attack surface nowadays that you need to encounter or challenge this one. The second one is the low fidelity detection. Some of the time I talk to the customer, hey, once you receive the alert, right, do you get enough information for each alert? So most of them say, oh, they don't have enough the context on each alert. And lastly is overtask team, like you are overwhelming with the alert, like 1,000 alert per day. That the challenge is you miss the threat and you don't know what you're gonna deal with this. With the rise of the AI, right, in this the session, right, that's why I think it's very important that I think the AI-driven security analytic, right, that help your SOC to detect, investigate, and respond immediately. This one the key highlight that I'm gonna talk about this. So if you see here on the Elastic AI-driven security analytic, right, on the left side, okay, from the Elastic UEBA, machine learning, even Elastic have also the EDR or XDR solution. Lastly is Elastic SIEM, okay? All of this will create the alert to us. And if you see here on the right side, right, Elastic is actually, can integrate with the AI assistant, okay? Everybody talk about the AI. So how does it work? I'm gonna talk about this later. So basically, the AI assistant, we integrate with the large language model, let's say the ChatGPT, the Google Gemini. We integrate with this and help you to provide, let's say for example, you encounter with some alert, right? We will provide you the AI assistant pop-up, and then you can ask, how do I remediate this case? We will provide you with the context like the chatbot. I will show you a bit later, okay? So, in terms of the SIEM, right, or SOC, somebody called SOC, right, we have the machine learning. For example, nowadays you don't, get the log like gigabyte per day, maybe terabyte per day, petabyte per day, or exabyte per day. You need to leverage on the machine learning or the AI to help you find the anomaly data. So in Elastic, right, we use the machine learning, to provide if there are any anomaly data, we will create the alert, and this alert, right, can integrate with your SOAR solution or even the UEBA solution as well. Another thing in Elastic, right, once you ingest all the log to us, we can provide you the scoring of the user. You don't need to create any loop because this one is actually driven by the machine learning and the AI. So this one is very important. So most of the customer ask me, hey, which AI actually that I can integrate with, right? In Elastic, we have the connector that you can integrate with any, the large language model, and some of the advanced customer, right? They have their own LLM because they don't want to use the third-party LLM. So we can integrate with all the large language model, for example, like Anthropic, the, OpenAI. I'm sure everybody know about this, okay? So how the Elastic, right, integrate with large language model can help the SOC or the SIEM operation team make it easier, make life easier, right? So the first use case, right, we can do the auto import. I'm sure if you are in the SOC, tier 1, tier 2, when you ingest the new data, what you're gonna do first? You have to create the parser, right? What is this field name? What is this field name? What is this field name, right? So in Elastic, right, as I mentioned, we integrate with the large language model. we can integrate this one and provide to you that, oh, this is a parser that you don't need to create parser by yourself. The second one is the query generation. I'm sure that, if you are in the SOC operation, once you get the alert, you need to do the threat hunting or the detection engineering. So as I mentioned, Elastic provide the AI assistant pop-up. Let's say, you encounter one of the alert, right? You can type like the chatbot. How can I remediate this one? It will show you all the context. You don't need to copy, like for example, you encounter with some of the process. Let's say the pgbench.exe. Somebody know already, but if you don't know, you have to copy in the Google and then you will know what the pgbench does, right? In Elastic, right, we can integrate with the large language model and internal data. We will have the slide later on to show you how it works, that, Elastic integrate with your internal knowledge and the large language model that can provide you with the context how to remediate this one. So this one is for SOC engineering. The next one is alert investigation, right? As I mentioned, which a large language model can help you save a lot of time to do the alert investigation. And lastly, the attack discovery. This one is very, very important. It's the unique feature. I'm sure, when you see your SOC operation, you encounter like, let's say a few hundred alert per day. But how can you deal with this? Let's say, 7 days, it's going to be 700 alert per day, 1 month, 1 year. With the AI driven, right, we can integrate with the AI and combine all the alert with the powerful of the large language model. Then let's say, for example, 1,000 alert, we will tell you that, in this 1,000 alert, actually there are like 20 stories that you need to deal with this, rather than you have to look one by one of the 1,000 alert. So in this one, as I mentioned, for example, if you want to, do the auto import from, I don't want to name the company name, you can, the integrate and tell, like, for example, this one is an AI assistant. Let's say, for example, can you help me write the detect brute force attempt against Azure AD? Against with the powerful of the AI assistant that, integrate with the LLM, we can provide with the language. You don't need to create by yourself. This one is how powerful it is. This one is our language. And the next one is, if you see here on the GIF image, right, you can type, how do I remediate this one? This one will show you, like the AI assistant. Okay? So if you want to know further more information, right, you can visit our booth. I can demo in Thai or English, whatever, I can demo for you. Okay? So, I'm not sure if anyone have heard about the RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. This one is how can we provide the AI assistant that every customer, when they see this, they really love this. So start from your question. For example, you type that, how do I remediate this and this, for example, this process should be in my production. For example, this one is your question, right? And this one is your data that you ingest in our platform. And then, if you understand about the search, right, we have to convert or vectorize this text, right, to be the vector, like many dimension, we find a similar context, right? And then we will send this to the generative AI or large language model and provide you with the right answer. This is how the Elastic AI assistant work at the back end. And also the attack discovery, as I mentioned previously, you have the alert, right? We can combine all the 1,000 alert become 10 the story that, this one is a story that combine and consists of the, let's say 200 alert, right? And this is the all information that you can get. Okay? Again, as I mentioned, this one is 100 alert and use the RAG technology can provide you with all the story. Okay, basically this one is help you save a lot of time by AI driven. Another thing that I'm going to talk about is Elastic Defense. Some of you, maybe see the Gartner. Elastic, not only the search AI, observability, security, Elastic have the XDR or somebody called EDR solution as well. This one is another thing that come bundled with the Elastic security solution. And what elastic defense can do, right? If you see here, we on the right side, we can provide to you with the interactive visualization. What is this process? It's actually connected with another process. And even if you install elastic, the XDR, right, into your Linux machine, we can provide with the terminal session like this detail. Okay. And this one is very important because most of the customer that use Elasticsearch, right, they have many, the operation team around the world. In Elastic, right, especially on the Elastic security, we call the cross cluster search or CCS. Somebody nod the head, somebody used before. So the cross cluster search, right, you can search the data across any platform, even on-premise, data that you host on the Google Cloud or Azure, everything can search by the cross cluster search feature. Okay, so this one is the IDC for the SIEM Enterprise 2024. Elastic is also in the leader. Okay, somebody, as I mentioned earlier, somebody don't know that, Elastic have the SIEM or security solution. We have, and also we are in the leader in 2024 as well. Okay, so this one is all the many organizations around the world that use Elastic, and actually there are much more that we cannot name it, but this one is the customer that they are okay for us to use as a reference. As I mentioned, even Uber in the US, right, also use us when you search for the driver. Actually, it's powered by Elastic. Grab, after this, maybe somebody order Grab food, right? Also powered by Elastic as well. And actually there are much more. Even the Cisco use our Elastic search solution. When you do the search, right, it's not just the keyword search. They call semantic search. Find the meaning that user try to find or try to search. So this one is the almost my last slide already. This one is our use case. The reason I use this because the user or the audience, right, who live in Southeast Asia will know this company. This company is actually headquartered in Estonia. The Bolt, like the Grab, is a competitor. So even the Bolt, right, the cybersecurity engineer use the Elastic security that can help them save a lot of time to try to remediate the alert. And also Booking.com, this one of our biggest customer. I'm sure everybody know Booking.com, also Agoda.com. So in the SRE, Senior Reliable Engineer, right, they said 89% they use Elastic security. They can help them save a lot of time of the backlog. So before that, they have the 1,000 alert per day, right? Can help them save a lot of time. They know what is matter most for them to remediate the solution, to remediate the problem. Okay, this one is my last slide already. If somebody know the Elasticon, right? So this one is our biggest event from the Elastic that gonna be held in Singapore on 4th March 2025. If you want to attend, actually you can scan on the QR code. Okay, so it's also our founder, right, Shai Benon, also will attend in this event in Singapore on 4th March. Lastly, if you want to know more, right, you visit our booth. I can talk whole day with you, even in Thai or English, for Elastic if you want to know more. Thank you so much. That's all from my side today. Thank you.
ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you very much คุณ Sann. What is your booth number again จำได้ไหมคะ
I think E25
อยู่แถว
แถวนั้นครับ
around over there
behind the Bitdefender
with a good view Thank you very much once again ขอเสียงปรบมือให้กับคุณสันด้วยค่ะ
Thank you ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you so much ก็ถือว่าเป็นอีกหนึ่งเซสชันที่น่าสนใจแล้วก็มีโซลูชันด้วยนะคะ Once again for each session at the end of each session we will have the QR code from all of our attendees. So please just take some minutes to do the feedback and the survey that we are going to improve for our future event. And also that if you would like to check on the event agenda, you can scan the QR code at the back of your badge to see what we have for the 2 days of our conference. และในช่วงนี้ระหว่างที่กำลังได้ทำเซอร์เวย์กันอยู่นะคะสำหรับ Elasticsearch นะคะก็ถือว่าเป็นหนึ่งแพลตฟอร์มที่นะคะ AI สำหรับการค้นหาข้อมูลที่มีประสิทธิภาพมีความรวดเร็วแล้วก็สะดวกนะคะได้ผลลัพธ์ที่ตรงตามความต้องการนะคะแล้วก็มีความยืดหยุ่นสูงเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ยเหมาะกับการใช้งานในเรื่องของการประมวลข้อมูลนะคะที่มีเป็นจำนวนมากแล้วก็จะได้ความรวดเร็วความแม่นยำด้วยนะคะสำหรับตัวของ AI Assistant เองเนี่ยก็จะมาช่วยในเรื่องของการเสริมความปลอดภัยทางด้านของการตรวจจับนะคะภัยคุกคามต่างๆแล้วก็ช่วยในเรื่องของการตรวจจับให้เร็วขึ้นมีประสิทธิภาพเพิ่มมากขึ้นนะคะเพราะฉะนั้นแล้วก็ถือว่าเป็นหนึ่งตัวช่วยสำคัญเลยทีเดียวค่ะวันนี้ได้รับฟังนะคะจากทางด้านของคุณสารไปก็น่าจะเป็นประโยชน์ให้กับทุกท่านเพราะว่าการที่เรานำเอา AI เข้ามานะคะก็จะช่วยเร่งกระบวนของการตรวจจับนะคะภัยคุกคามแล้วก็เพิ่มประสิทธิภาพของการรักษาความปลอดภัยให้เป็นระบบได้มากยิ่งขึ้นนั่นเองนะคะส่วนเซสชันถัดไปนะคะเดี๋ยวจะเริ่มต้นในช่วงบ่ายโมงค่ะ 13 นาฬิกาตรงนะคะตอนนี้ท่านสามารถที่จะไปรับประทานอาหารกลางวันแล้วก็ใช้เวลาในการที่จะไปเยี่ยมเยียนนะคะสำหรับผู้ประกอบการบูธต่างๆนะคะวันนี้มาจากทั้งในแล้วก็ต่างประเทศนะคะที่จะได้มานำเสนอโซลูชันที่น่าสนใจให้กับทุกท่านแล้วก็นะคะต้อนรับนะคะสำหรับทุกท่านอีกครั้งหนึ่งด้วยนะคะใครที่อยากจะมารับฟังหัวข้อต่างๆในช่วงบ่ายนะคะตอนนี้เราเปิดให้เต็มที่เลยทีเดียวค่ะ